It's about breaking free. It's about taking chances. It's about loving as passionately as you can with as little time as we've been afforded. Arabia and Holly are the same person.
I first saw Holly in American Psycho. She was like incandescent.
She's strong, she's very sensual.
She embodies art. She's an artist. All forms, all elements.
She's fiercely protective of her family.
She just thinks and feels so intensely, and it just has to come out in the form of art.
There was a boy. I'm inspired by absolutely everything. With different emotions and different feelings, you're going to capture a different thing. And so I sometimes take pictures and draw them and paint them so I can remember how I felt at that moment.
As soon as I heard Holly's voice, I knew that she can do things that I can't even imagine. I love listening to her, and to get to sing with her, I feel like I'm just keeping up, you know?
Oh, here she is! This wonderful individual is my emotional support animal, Erica, who I have the absolute privilege of working with every single night on this fantastic show.
She's a magnet, and if you're lucky enough to be let into her world, then you're hooked.
She's my chosen family in life, and she's my family in the show of the Moulin Rouge, because we are a family, and that's what the piece is about.
Well said, sweetie.
Thank you, sweetie. Cheers.
It's hotter than you think.
Oh. Becoming Arabia is an absolute joy. I love her costume. I love everything about her. And I have this luscious wig that I just love. This is our magical lair. Come on in. You've met Erica? Sure.
Hi.
I hope the Lady M's inspire a generation of performers that haven't been represented. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna wrap this hair as well, because everyone always asks how it's done. Watch this, guys. Braids be gone. There have been times in shows where I've not been black enough and I've not been white enough, and I've trying to be something, and I get to be exactly who I am and what I am in this moment in time. Alex was so adamant that everyone's hair was as close to their own hair, and at the time I didn't have braids, I had curly blonde hair, so I cried when I saw this wig for the first time.
Multiple times.
Multiple times, yeah, all day long. I look out into the audience and I see little brown girls looking up at me, sitting on their dad's laps. And I'm like, oh, you're a bit young to see this show, but I'm so happy you're here, because representation matters. When we're in silhouettes and we're starting the show, and we're in our positions, we're chattering, and then it's quiet. And it's like getting on a Japanese bullet train and knowing that for the next 15 minutes, you're just gasping for air. You're just trying to get through it. And you know, the first face I see at the end of the opening is Robin's, and we're just looking at each other and we're like this. And that's the moment we get to just go, we just did that. And that was awesome, and it was hard, but it's really, really cool.
Creole lady marmalade.
I've been taking a lot of time to delve into who I am now, holding a lot of space for reinvention, for solitude and growth, for love, for creativity. So looking back at my documentary in particular, first of all, it was just so lovely to see the others, right? Because I've obviously spoken to them, but just to see them in and out of costume and makeup and just at their homes and, you know, where they feel most comfortable there was just a rush of love. And I was really overcome with how vibrant and just how magical that place is. It's so red. It's just so red. I've always been somebody who endeavors to live in my truth, right? I've had lots of difficult, brilliant, raw, real conversations with people. Everyone's talking about change, bringing about this change. And it's not a black square on Instagram. As much as it's, you know, a trend or a fad for a lot of people, it's something that we as Black people and people of color have had to deal with our whole lives, you know. It's not an apology. It's not, we hope to, ... It's actually living and rewiring and making substantial changes in every industry. You know, music is healing. It really is. And we've needed it so badly during this time. The amount of times I've heard the audience singing along to the songs that we sing, I'm so excited because I feel like there's going to be such euphoria to the point where we don't even really need to sing those songs because they'll be singing them louder than we could ever. I just hope we're all singing them together.